For me to have a nice new chunk, I had like maybe a half hour of garbage. So, anyways, brother, yeah, that's how, and you know what, having kids, man, having kids to me is what made me right, because I knew I had to keep feeding these motherfuckers. So if I didn't keep getting work somewhere, wherever, that was also a motivator for me, Joey.
It's funny how you said something before, and I thought completely different. You said before that, how many Tonight Show appearances did you have with Jay Leno?
I had 11.
11. That a lot of comics looked at you differently because you were on the Tonight Show and you had to say jokes. Now, let me tell you, you know me. I'm fucking out of my mind.
Yeah.
To me, till this day, even with that fucking guy on there now, who I have nothing against Jimmy Fallon. I like Jimmy Fallon. I'll still see who's going to be on the Tonight Show.
Right.
So I can tape it or not tape it, because to me, that's the best a comic is going to do. I swear to God, in my mind, that's when I watch the Tonight Show and I see a comic not do well, the next time I see him, I'm going to smack him.
Right.
And he knows this. Lee knows that we've talked about Eliza going on there one night and blew it up, and I was happy the next day because, Jesus Christ, finally, somebody took it to the next level on the fucking Tonight Show. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. So when I watch the Tonight Show, to me, it's the 6 minutes that every comic should dream of. Right. That's my world. That's my world. You get one shot at writing 6 minutes, spotless clean, with your real point of view, clean though.
Yeah, but they also edit, man.
They edit. Yeah. They edit even.
The tough part is that they have control of your material, because the reality is, Joey, when you're performing for the Tonight Show, it's a corporate gig, because you're performing for those sponsorships, for the Chevrolets and the BMWs and the AT&T company. Because if you offend the show, you offend them, because they're paying for advertisement. So it's really the biggest corporate gig you're ever gonna do. And being that it's a corporate gig, you're fucked, man, because you got to be within these boundaries, and you're not allowed to be free. And you're a big fan of Lenny Bruce, and I am. And I read a book, man, where I was really happy. It was the last chapter where Lenny Bruce was talking about doing the Tonight Show with Jack Paar back in the day. This is before Johnny Carson, and he talked about how much he hated doing he didn't like doing the Tonight Show because he felt so contrived. And he says, I love doing 1 hour. I love doing my albums. And he did his albums, and he did his 1 hours in theaters, and he was free. And you're free, man. You're your own director, your own writer. You get to say whatever the fuck you want to say, and you can't do that on the Tonight Show. But and anyways, man, I know there was comics, because you hear the gossip within our world, man. Oh yeah, Willie Barcena, he's corny, or he's not edgy, or whatever. But man, bro, you can go. To me, there was a lot of there was a lot of haters, man. Because if I don't care. If you go back to Sam Kinison, who was one of the craziest motherfuckers out there, watch him on the Tonight Show. He's got a suit on. He's got a suit on and a tie, man. You watch Richard Pryor, another guy. He's got a suit on and a tie, and it's so it's a tough gig, man. And to me, I felt that within the comics, man, they were like, oh, Willie, doesn't have a soul, kind of thing, because it's very contrived, man.
It's so funny how I have this crazy sense of fucking thinking, but when comics would get things, I didn't have those things, so I could never judge their experience honestly. Even when I would let myself start saying something, I go, who the fuck are you? When are you going to be on the Tonight Show? When are you going to have a showtime? You know what I'm saying? Like, I was always honest with when you go to clicks, like when you go to a comedy open mic, for example, there's 3 little clicks. Right. There's one click you go to, and somebody will ask you, what do you think about fucking Amy Schumer on this? And you just sit back and watch how much effort these comics put into hating. And I'm just saying Amy Schumer. I'm just saying it, people at home. It could be
anybody.
It could be Pablo. It could be myself. When once you hit a certain level of mainstream, it does something to comedians. It jars there. Not to me. I listen, man. That's the evolution. That means that you're up there. You're up there with the corporate people. You're playing golf. You're going to President fucking whatever's house. What do you want me to do? You want me to hate you because of that? You want me to hate you because of that? That all started at a fucking comedy club. Yeah. You had the same dream I had. You just took it in a different fucking direction. I'm happy for you.
No, you know, man.
There's a lot of those people that we don't think are funny.
Yeah.
We don't think they're funny. Yeah, as comedians, like that dude don't even show up at the Improv. When he does, the last 2 times he's bombed. We've seen those guys that have that mega celebrity, and they walk in.
Yeah.
Dave Chappelle always kicks ass because they get on their feet from. I never saw that. Chris Rock, they would come in and go, Chris Rock's here. The people would fucking go crazy.
Right.
Those guys never fucking bomb, you know. But there's guys from, you know,
well, they were weak when they first started. If you Google some of their early sets.
Oh no, I'm talking about when they pop into the Improv.
Now, oh yeah,
No,
they walk on water now.
That's what I'm saying. Hey, listen, everybody dies a slow death.
Yeah,
I don't ever, you know, the funniest people in LA are the people, like I used to go to acting classes, and people would ask me stupid questions. Then they come to the Comedy Store, they go to the Improv, or the Laugh Factory, they'd watch me, and they go, "How long have you been doing this for?" And I go, like 9 years. And then 3 weeks later, I'd see him, and they go, "I got on stage last week, and I got a show here, and I got an audition in Montreal, and I've been doing it for 90 days. And you look at them, because they're looking at you like going, "You've wasted your time for 9 years."
Yeah.
But you're looking at them going, "Oh, you're going to die a slow fucking death.
Yeah.
You got nowhere to go. You're going to shit your fucking pants in front of those people." Remember when we started, there used to be a lot more contests.
Yeah.
Johnny Walker. Yeah. They had the NBC National Comedy Contest. And it wasn't televised. It wasn't like Last Comic Standing.
Right.
They came into a comedy club at 10 in the morning. You had to get there by 9, sign your fucking name. There'd be 3 fucking jerk-offs sitting there with a notepad. And you went up there, did it, and then you went home. Then they called you to come back for that night's show. And then you went on to the regionals, the finals.
I've always thought that the stupidest thing is to judge comics, man. You know why? It's like having because everybody has a different personality, and everybody likes different things, and it's almost like putting up a rock band versus a country band. It's like, well, I like the rock band. That the rock band killed, and I didn't understand the country band. Well, it's what you liked, man. That's why I don't think you can't judge comedy.
No, I don't like comedy in that sense. I was just saying that.
Yeah.
Well, you can't judge it, but don't you think if it was like, let's say it was like a comedy club here, if they just grabbed 300 people, there'd be some people who liked indie comedy, there'd be some people who like dirty comedy. So maybe could you just judge it based off of laughter?
Well, how they did judge them was based off the laughter.
Right.
Sensational.